welterweight contender Belal, remember the name Mudhammad, and I posit calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Mudhammad tonight. So here's the welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards. We are obviously excited to see how he handles this challenge here tonight, but how do you not harken back to the knockout against Kamal Usman? He's thrown that kick so many times in training and competition. Threw it that night and changed his life forever.
I mean, we have seen him do this time and time again. It's actually one of his better combinations. I want to see how quickly he tries to use that high kick now. I mean, this guy has a swagger about him. He has a confidence about him that allowed him to do what many thought was impossible. But tonight, Leon will have to rely on all of those things in order to keep his championship. But he will also need to use the wrestling. He will also need to use all of his striking in order to push back or defend from the challenge of this young competitor.
Yeah, I mean, he seems motivated by the title win. If you look at his physique, I don't know if that's a six-pack, but Leon Edwards looks like he is in the best shape of his life coming in here tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Belal, remember the name, Mudhammad. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round 1 with Belal. Remember the name Mudhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Mudhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success.
Pressure.
Takedown, nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do. Pretty good execution on that early takedown. Everybody in this arena knew that he wanted to get the early takedown, and opponent couldn't stop it.
Sometimes you're so good at something, it doesn't matter what your opponent's doing. This man is such a great wrestler, he was able to secure that takedown. Big ground and pound.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Edwards.
Got his guard pass.
And he is back up to his feet. Nice straight right lands. Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Edwards.
Oh, nice.
Try to establish that jab.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Belal Mudhammad. Heavy kick downstairs. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the toe. Oh, beautiful jab there by Mudhammad. Straight right is there. Midway through round one.
That left hook was crazy.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body.
Nice punch lands over the top.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws his punch.
Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting them over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accept that this is going to be a stand-up fight?
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Defensively responsible, nice block. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one.
Oh, nice uppercut there. Oh, big elbow.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing.
Leg kick lands.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Oh, this is tight.
You need to work out his position.
That's tight. Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Final seconds of round one. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, sit down, buddy. Take a deep breath for me. All right, get him some water. Drink. Slow that heart rate down. All right, here we go. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You gotta think at some point the opposition is gonna go that guard and get finished.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. All those great body shots, all that damage he's putting on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Oh, right hand landed. There you go.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take it on very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. He worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
All right, inside, Edwards has got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
That guillotine is tight. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. They've got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. We'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the field.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. And that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Muhammad's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Under 2 minutes to go.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect. Oh, nice jab, nice stick.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
His nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Oh, nice combination, yes. Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively, or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus is to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Oh, he's got that submission tight now. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. he's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Good straight hand there by Edwards. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Edwards' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. A swing and a miss by Belal Mudhammad. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, we're in the clinch, but still able to land hard to the head with the punch there.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab. Big double leg, double change. He's that guillotine.
That guillotine is tight.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Mudhammad gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh, just missed on the overhand left. That might have done some damage.
Oh, high kick.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Mudhammad gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
Ooh, another shot to the head. He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictate the pace of the opponent.
Edwards is blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round, and picking up exactly where he left off.
Oh, nice elbow.
And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Oh! Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they've both shown heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
Vision is compromised, there's no doubt. Are working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, he's out! While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way. Yeah,
he's a great grappler. And he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
In the half guard.
Mudhammad going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. "20 seconds now remain in the round." Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
Let's go. Get him off you. Get him off.
Final seconds. Muhammad's in half guard. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
We knew this was going to be like this. We knew we were going to have a lead. You got to cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strap around their waist. It's amazing.
Misses with the right hand.
Go after that cut. Go after that cut. Strike.
Power system there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's out. His mama's out for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Muhammad's in half guard, really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
He's got to be careful here.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Muhammad's back in half guard. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Muhammad's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
3 minutes to go.
And there's that jab.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Back and forth we go. Oh, right hook attempt. No good. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Muhammad's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Muhammad's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. And the kick lands. Oh, that is a furious inside leg kick. You ever taken like a 5-finger to the inside of your leg? That don't feel good. Never mind a kick like that.
Slapping your leg hurts. Imagine someone this size.
I'm not sure it's a
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Shades of Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald as these athletes go toe-to-toe, both dealing with cuts and adversity and trying to fight through it. Absolutely incredible result.
So many people say they want to be a fighter. If I'm trying to convince somebody not to do it, I will show them this fight. This fight has been amazing. These guys have laid it all out on the line. I wonder now who's going to be the first one to take a backward step and almost concede that this is too much.
Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush, be patient, and in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. And now some separation.
Edwards going for the leg kick, nothing doing there. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. Well, what a war of attrition this fight has been. Both fighters dealing with cuts, critical damage in the facial area. Something's got to give at some point.
Yeah, these are the types of fights that we love. These guys are leaking everywhere. They're both trying to finish this fight. They're very evenly matched, and you can see it in the competition, but you can also see it in the damage that they're both showing.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Nice punch by Belal Mudhammad. All right, well, you can see in plain sight here, his leg is hurt, starting to limp a little bit.
Yeah, you're starting to see him limping. I mean, you take some... You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh!
Nice. Nicely done. Edwards' cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Mudhammad gets hit with a kick. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, good jab to the body by Belal Mudhammad. All right, so the body attacks continue to be the story in this fight and looking really bad at this point in time, DC. Toughness only goes so far.
And why do we have to rely on the toughness? I think right now we are in a position where the team has to start taking a look, where the official has to start taking a look, because sometimes you got to save the fighter from themselves.
Mudhammad's cut right on the bridge of this nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. And that one certainly found the target. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Back to the feet now. Edwards is going for a choke.
Yep, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
Nice.
Muhammad's in half guard. All right, feet on the hips here.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
90 seconds to go in the fight. Muhammad's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Now it's his mount. I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Edwards is back into full guard. Muhammad's eye starting to swell now.
He's got the sub locked in.
Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission.
Oh, he's got his back. Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, what a moment there as they make their... All right, so the ref is going to step in here and call on the doctor to look at what is a now mangled nose. This could be the end of the fight.
It could be the end of the fight. There's a lot of blood. The blood's going down into the mouth. I mean, the nose could be broken.
And the blood is superficial. The face bleeds a lot. Referee comes over to acknowledge to the fighter. The fight will continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway. And it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happy.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Edwards' nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, so the championship fight goes the distance as we get you some highlights here, and I do believe the champion will walk out the way he came in as the undisputed best in the world.
He is one of the most talented mixed martial artists we have ever seen in the UFC's octagon. He takes every challenge head on, and tonight he got pushed, but I think he did just enough to maintain his title.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
All right, Buff, thank you very much. Leon Edwards, your winner tonight by decision. I thought it was a measured effort overall, and when there were opportunities to land, he did, but he wasn't going to pursue the finish.